So I wanted to create this video today to show you the importance of self-care routine with either coconut oil, avocado oil. Having a solid wake-up routine and bedtime routine is crucial to living a great, happy, fulfilled life that just makes you feel so good overall. When we can start the day off on the right foot of creating a good, solid wake-up routine, we're setting the intention for the day and we're helping ourselves to consciously create a day that we would like to have, rather than waking up, the alarms blaring, or rushing around. You're gonna bring that chaotic, scattered energy into the day. So if you can wake up a few minutes earlier to massage yourself a little bit. Today I have the virgin coconut oil, it's non-GMO. That's what I like to use. Do whichever oil feels best for you. On my clients, as I'm doing Reiki massages with them or on other areas, I use avocado oil. I also cook with avocado oil, so I use a pump. I pour this out usually and pour it into like a pump so that as I'm massaging my clients, I can pump it out, or on myself. Some people like to use coconut oil on the face. Some people say don't use it. Figure out what feels best for you because everybody's body is so different. I also have jojoba oil and frankincense and castor oil and a bunch of different oils that I like to play with. Some say rosehip oil is really good too. I found that made me break out. So right now it's my time of the month. So I'm on my period, full moon, I'm on the period. And I find that when I get my period, I break out a bit on my neck due to the hormones and also sometimes on my chest area. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the coconut oil, put my hair back slightly, and you can get fractionated coconut oil as well. That's already pre-melted. So if you want to massage with that, you can do that too. It is a bit more expensive, or just heat it up however you like. So there it is. And I'm just gonna gently, very, very gently sweep it down to the heart. With massage, what I learned over the years in massage school was they always said to massage towards the heart. So either we're going up or we're going down. Depending who you talk to though, they'll say, like my mom would always say, no, you gotta massage up and lift the neck up. But it depends what feels best for you as well. So also because I'm 38 this year, right? And the way that I sleep, I don't know if you can see that, I'm starting to get lines because I kind of just smush myself in. So I'm starting to get a few lines here too, just from sleeping, like smushing my face into the pillow. So what we want to do is try and massage. And if you guys haven't already, maybe pause this video and go get some oil and come massage yourself with me. Let's do a self-care routine. This could be part of your wake-up routine or your bedtime routine, or just the feel-good Saturday. You got 5-10 minutes to take care of yourself. So very gently sweeping the energy down. Also, what's in our lymph nodes in the throat can sometimes feel a bit swollen. So you can very gently touch it. You don't have to go hard with the lymphs, and massaging it down, going toward under the clavicle here, the collarbone, into the armpits if that feels good, because we hold a lot of information in the breast tissue, in the armpit, in the shoulder area. This is where a lot of us will kind of, especially if you're at a computer. So we want to try and open up the chest, stretching open, doing twists, and just giving yourself some love and just holding yourself. I love you, you're beautiful, I love myself, I'm doing a great job. And all it takes is a few minutes each day. So you can also, go under your eyes if that feels good, very gently, massaging out. So if we're massaging here, this is gonna help these lines, nasolabial lines. So if you're like me, I still really love sugar, and I try not to eat as much processed sugar as I should be, but I love the sugar. So I love chocolate. And so when you step into your power and when you like chocolate, apparently these lines, the nasolabial lines, can start to kind of droop and become more defined. See, if I'm not smiling, you can kind of see it. So what you can do is massage right here. 2 fingers if that feels good. Just going around and breathing and remembering when we're massaging our bodies, we're wanting to stay hydrated as well, because we're moving things around. And also what I've noticed too the other day is, I think maybe from me being in bed, you know, texting people and watching stuff and researching and whatever I'm doing in bed, reading, I'm starting to get a cute little line here as well. I was like, oh, I told my husband about it. He's like, yeah, I noticed it about like a year ago. I'm like, oh, I didn't know that. So as we're doing face yoga, because if you think we work out the rest of our body, we're making sure we're staying active, moving the body so that it feels good for us. Why wouldn't we work out our face? It makes sense, right? So another thing that you can do, if one of your concerned areas or an area that kind of pops out for you that you'd like to kind of work on, is the nasal labia, and then this here as well, is you can just gently with your fingers, we're going to be pulling back the energy and back the skin. You always want to do this with an oil, and then just gently bring it down again. So a lot of times, remember with that lymph, we can have lymph fluid. I know every morning when I wake up, I have a bit more fluid there. So I'm massaging it out and pull on the ears as well, which always feels nice, pulling them up. I have lots of oil still on my fingers. And so play with it. See how much oil you'd like to have. You might want to have less or more. So with these guys here, I'm just going to start kind of pumping. Can you see? And I have no makeup on. As you can see, I kind of have a little bit of bags today, but that's okay. I felt a little stuffy today when I woke up. So this is kind of another reason why I'm guided to make this video for you guys, to help you. So we don't always have to look perfect coming on camera. If you've been wanting to create videos for your people, whatever you're teaching about, whatever knowledge you have, just get on and show your people and help your people. So we're going to do this. You see, if I go too high, it kind of makes me squint a bit. So we just want to kind of focus on here. And another one that you can do is, if you have a straw, I've seen people do it with spoons, like that. I like to just do it with my finger, because I used to be a smoker many lifetimes ago, and I love to drink smoothies. I don't drink out of straws anymore because I am getting like a lot of little line around here. So what we can do for that, just massage it out, and then again, we're gently kind of putting pressure to activate these guys. You can also do it by smiling. So it depends how you want to activate it. So when we're activating the muscles, you can bring these guys up, hold them up. I learned this one, I think, when I was like 17. I've always been interested in taking care of the body. I was a personal trainer, I think when I was, how old was I? 20, 21? So yeah, I've always cared about taking care of the body and feeling good in the body, and then bringing it all together. So how are you feeling now? I'm gonna put my hair back. And if you still have your oil, I'm gonna grab a bit more. I'm gonna rub the arms now, coming up. So the reason why we wanna be doing this as well is because it gets everything going, gets the blood circulation going, helps with stress relief, helps us just feel better overall. And it smells nice. You can add essential oils into it. And then, yeah, like I have a, what is it called? A boob bra or something. I bought it, and it's like this cushion. It's the funniest thing. It's a cushion, and it goes down in between your boobs as you sleep, so they're not getting squished right? Like it's starting to make those lines. So it prevents it, but it's not comfortable, so I don't usually sleep with it. So I usually do this and just thank my body, and I love it, and I send so much love to my body. So how does that feel for you? Breathing. So nice, so nice. So thank you for spending this time with me. With the avocado, again, you can cook with it. This is what I massage people with. And it's really rich in fatty acids, which is really good for the skin. It's a thicker oil, which I love, because if you're like me, I live in part of the desert, even though I'm in BC, Canada. It is part of the desert in the Okanagan here. It gets super dry. Coconut oil is amazing. It just helped my daughter's ingrown toe fungus that she was kind of having that was getting stuck and kind of pussing a little bit. So it's antibacterial, antifungal. It helps with so much. It has the MCT oil in it, so you can do mouth oil pulling with it, which is what I do some days too. Not as much as I was before, which if you guys go look into oil pulling, it is so amazing for the body as well. And you can cook with coconut oil. We pop our popcorn in a pan with coconut oil. And again, I'm always using a spoon because we don't want to cross-contaminate things, making sure that we're keeping it clean, because if we're eating from it, you could of course get a different jar or something that feels good for you. And of course you can put, like, I still have some oil in my hands, so I'll put a little bit at my ends, because as I wrap my hair around, it kind of gets a little dry, right? So put that here. Feels so good. And that's why a lot of the times my roots get so oily, is because I use so much nice oil on my face, and then it moves into the roots and everything like that. So there's so many uses for the oils, and I like to do it just at the ends because like I said, my roots already get a bit oily. And I just, as I'm brushing my hair like this, I just say, I love you, thank you. I've had long hair most of my life, and I'm really grateful for it. It's so thick and it's so beautiful. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please take time each day to do a wake up routine. It doesn't have to take long. I don't normally do this long of a wake up routine. It might be, I don't know, I brush my teeth, put on the oils, quick little massage, tell myself I love myself, and then set the intention. I want to have a great day. I can't wait to help whoever I'm helping today. I can't wait to see where the day goes, and I'm excited for the day. And I bring that energy forward. Then I do a midday check-in. How am I feeling? How am I breathing? Have I picked up people's stuff? Where am I at? And it's a mindful minute where I'm just breathing and just calling myself back. And then bedtime routine, I call back all of my energy and I give back any energy I may have absorbed, because throughout our day, we're doing so many transactions with so many different people, especially with social media, sending emails, talking on the phone, walking past people. These are all kind of energy exchanges, or where we're with or around people and their energy, and it can come into our energy. So we want to be mindful. Am I still kind of running tabs? We're kind of like a laptop. So if we have all these tabs running in the background, this is why we stay wired. This is why and if we're on our phone, if we're not turning off our phones before bedtime, the blue screen can really affect our circadian rhythm. So we want to make sure that we are getting off the phones or the devices, turning off TV, and just meditating, coming back to self, journaling, massaging the body, and just taking care of ourselves so that we can feel our best. And we're releasing the day, so we're not bringing that into our sleep, our dream state. Because what can happen that I see with a lot of my clients is, as I get to their head, either in distance session or if I'm actually physically at their head, I can see, feel, and know that they have so much information in there, and they don't do the release and the callback. And when they're not doing that, it's showing that the energy is piling up and piling up and piling up from the person, from each day. So instead of it clearing out because they've done the callback, give back at the bedtime routine, it's also in my book. It's a free link in the bio if you want to go get it. It's a free ebook. So call back, give back. If they're not doing that, it's going to compile and get bigger, and then it can cause more stress in the body. And remember, 90% of the aches and pains in our body is stored emotions, either in the head, anywhere, in the fascia, in the etheric field as well. We store so much information in and around the body from this life, ancestral, and past lives. So this is why it's important to take care of ourselves first, so that we can take care of our people that mean so much to us, whether this is our family, friends, and people that we're helping in our life. So if you'd like more information on this, come for a Reiki massage or a distant Reiki session. I'd love to help you. This is my jam. I know so much about all of this because I've been taking care of myself for so many years. I've been on the spiritual path for 10 years, right? Consciously. It's been way longer than that, and lifetimes. We've been doing this for lifetimes. So I'd love to help you or anyone else that needs help on a spiritual path or healing, or just want to feel better, spiritual coaching. And I love you so much. You're beautiful. You're strong. You're amazing. and keep going.